For the first time since his hospitalization, the pontiff's voice was heard at St. Peter's Square last night. Here's that audio recording.
Las oraciones que hace por mi salud desde la plaza. Los acompaño desde acá. Que Dios los bendiga y que la Virgen cuide. Gracias.
Now, though still weak, the Vatican said Pope Francis remains stable and he's responding to treatment. And to give us more updates on the Pope, Morning Matters host Gretchen Ho joins us live from St. Peter's Square in the Vatican. Hi, Gretchen. What can you tell us, and how did people respond upon hearing the voice of Pope Francis today?
Good evening and a good noon to you from the Vatican. I am actually here in front of St. Peter's Basilica yet again, a little bit closer to the church. And to my right, to this side, is the place, the square where they played the audio recording of the message of Pope Francis in front of the cardinals and the public who have been praying here every single night since the Pope got admitted to the Gemelli Hospital. Ang sabi nga niya dun sa message niya, no, thank you from the bottom of my heart for your prayers, for my health from the square. I accompany you from here. May God bless you and the Virgin protect you. Thank you. That message sent a lot of comfort and a lot of solace and a lot of assurance to the people here in Rome, because for 3 weeks now, there has been no sight and no sign of life from Pope Francis himself. We have been getting the news from Vatican officials, from press releases, from official updates, from the websites, but none from Pope Francis himself. That is the first time we actually heard his voice. And there was a lot of vulnerability there that he showed. Typical Pope Francis, he does not hide that side of him. He was weak and breathless in that message, but still, that message was greatly received by the public here, sending a lot of joy and a lot of comfort. Now, yesterday, Pauline, they were saying that they will not release any more medical bulletins today, but as of 8 a.m. this morning, they actually did. At ang nasabi dun sa Vatican News website, the Pope had a restful night, woke up shortly after 8, ibig sabihin mahaba yung tulog niya, and he continues his therapy, alternating the non-invasive mechanical ventilation, the high flow oxygen through a nasal cannula. So he still is stable. Mas marami ng detalye. Siguro kinulit siya ng mga journalist kung ano nga ba yung lagay, kasi yun yung hindi nasama sa update kagabi, kung patuloy siya doon sa kanyang ventilation at saka yung high flow oxygen. Pero sa ngayon, bukas daw yung official medical bulletin. Usually kasi binibigay yun sa gabi, pero pinaagahan. Hindi tayo maasa para sa medical update mamayang 7 p.m. Pero it's good news, no? And people are flowing here still for the Jubilee weekend. The Jubilee for Volunteers will happen this Saturday and Sunday. And as you can see, ang dami ng mga upuan, naghahanda na sila para sa misa sa Linggo.
Well, you're right, Gretchen. It's certainly good news, after days and weeks of monitoring the Pope's condition, to finally hear his voice is definitely something good and a sign of hope for many Catholics. But does his prognosis still remain guarded, Gretch?
His prognosis does remain guarded. He's still in critical condition. Pero syempre, parang this is already a huge step, no? Yung kanyang pagsasalita. Hindi nila tinatanggal. Wala naman sinabi na they are putting it down a notch. But the signs here are pointing to a positive direction, Pauline, because yun nga, hindi na sila magpa-provide ng susunod na medical bulletin. And actually, another good sign that we saw is that the Pope continues to work from inside his papal apartment. Kahapon, meron tayong nabalitaan that the Pope will be donating 1 million euros to the Diocese of Rome for the homeless here around Vatican City State. And kung makikita mo, isa yun sa mga inaalagaan at programa ni Pope Francis talaga na bantayan, bigyan ng kalinga yung mga homeless na natutulog dito sa tabi-tabi. Ang gagawin nun, mag-renovate sila ng isang lumang building at doon nila pinatutuloy yung mga homeless for the day, and then they line up and then stay for the day, and then they leave the next morning. That's a special program that is close to his heart, and he continues to sign those documents, important documents. And yun nga, no, parang palaban itong si Pope Francis kasi siguro kasi yun, ang dami na rin kasi naghaka-hakang lumalabas dito sa tunay na kondisyon niya dahil hindi nga siya nagpapakita. Kasi dun sa Gemelli Hospital, usually yung mga Pope, dumudungaw sila sa bintana para magpakita, mag-hi sa mga tao. Pero si Pope Francis, hindi pa siya nakikita. But this audio recording with his all-familiar voice does really send a strong message. And it is what Pope Francis has been doing since day one, providing daily, twice-a-day updates so that people will not worry about his condition.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Gretch. And hopefully that's something we do see in the coming days, yung dumungaw ang Pope mula sa bintana dyan sa Gemelli Hospital. Yes, Gretch.
Meron pa ako dagdag kasi
ako
nandito
yung
na
may
rin ako. So, tutur ko kayo ng konti.
Maganda na yung outfit mo ngayon, ha? Hindi na ba malamig dyan?
Oo nga, parang
ito.
medyo uminit, Gretch.
Yung jacket ko. Hindi na, okay na. Medyo manageable na kasi pag umaga, mainit. Pag gabi, malamig talaga. Pero ito, yung trivia ko sa inyo, nakikita niyo yan, ito yung, yung buong St. Peter's Basilica. To this side, there is a bell there that is sealed and closed.
Okay.
That bell is only opened and it's only rung 2 times, 2 instances. One is appointment of a new pope, and the second one is when a pope dies. So nakasil yan, hindi yan pwedeng magalaw. Doon sa kaliwa, yun ang ginagamit nila sa pang-everyday. Tapos dito rin, ayan, sa tabi nun, yung bubong, yung chimney, chimney tuloy, yung roof na nilalagyan ng chimney that emits the smoke for conclaves. Wala siya ngayon, ini-install siya pag may conclave. Tapos white yung usok kapag may napili na sila. So, yun lang yung konting trivia natin. Maybe seeing it up close and personal. It is kind of surreal here over at St. Peter's Square.
Gretch, mabilisan lang daw. Sino daw na ang nakontrata mo para tulungan ka sa pagka-camera mo dyan?
Ang galing
Napansin namin yun.
Tinutulungan tayo ng mga kaibigan nating kaparian na mula sa Pilipinas kasi ang dami-dami nila. So talagang sinasamahan nila ako dito because there are concerns over my safety.
Okay.
Because ang daming mga magnanakaw, snatcher dito. Meron nga lumapit kahapon na 2 babae sa akin sa likod na nasalag nila, hinarangan nila. Tapos mukhang tina-target yung bag ko. Kaya sinasamahan nila ako every day to be able to help me do my live stand-uppers and also to make sure that hindi ako may nakawan dito. Kasi ang dami kong gamit na dala, may camera tayo at lahat-lahat.
Well, it's always nice for Filipinos to look after each other. But thank you very much for all your reports, your updates, and even trivias there from Rome and Italy. That was One News anchor Gretchen Ho reporting live from St. Peter's Square.